In the beginning, when the world was new and untouched, God walked in the lush Garden of Eden. It was here, amidst breathtaking beauty, that the first chapter of humanity's story was written. From the very dust of the earth, God sculpted the first man, Adam, breathing life into him. Seeing that it was not good for man to be alone, God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. He then took one of Adam's ribs and fashioned from it the first woman, Eve, a companion and partner for him. Together, they lived in a state of perfect innocence, their home a paradise filled with every good thing. God gave Adam and Eve dominion over all the living creatures and the freedom to enjoy the abundance of the garden. However, He gave them one single command to test their obedience and love. In the center of the garden stood two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God pointed to the tree of knowledge, issuing a clear warning: "You may eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will certainly die." This command was the foundation of their relationship with their Creator, a simple test of trust. But a subtle and cunning serpent, more crafty than any other beast, saw an opportunity. It slithered up to Eve, planting seeds of doubt with its deceptive words. Did God really say, "You must not eat from any tree in the garden"? It hissed. The serpent twisted God's words, assuring Eve that she would not die. Instead, it promised that if she ate the fruit, her eyes would be opened, and she would become like God, knowing good and evil. The temptation was powerful, appealing to her desire for wisdom and a higher state of being. Temptation gave way to disobedience. Eve gazed at the fruit. It was beautiful to the eye and looked delicious. Convinced by the serpent's lies and her own desire, she reached out, plucked the forbidden fruit, and took a bite. The act was done. She then went to Adam and offered the fruit to him. Without protest, Adam took the fruit from her hand and also ate. In that moment of shared rebellion, their innocence was shattered, and the perfect harmony they had known was broken forever. The consequences of their choice were immediate and severe. Fear and shame replaced their innocence, and they tried to hide from God. But their disobedience could not be hidden. As a just and sorrowful judge, God pronounced their sentence. An angel, wielding a flaming sword, was sent to enforce the decree. Adam and Eve, now clothed and filled with regret, were cast out of the paradise of Eden. The gate was sealed behind them, and they were left to face a new world of hardship, toil, and mortality, forever separated from the garden where humanity's story began.